What's up everyone, Sean Count Blaggerth here today with a DVD review, this time of the 2013 Prophecy Productions release of Into the Pantheon by Empyrium. If you're not familiar with Empyrium, they are they started off as a atmospheric black metal band that mixed a lot of neo-folk in their music, and they later became more of a straight-up acoustic folk music project. And it's always been just two people in the studio. The first two albums are different than the last two when it comes to one member. But regardless, their music has always been absolutely top-notch and phenomenal. I am a big fan of them, so when I got this promo, I was extremely excited. Where to begin with this DVD? This is a very historic show. The very first time Empyrium has played live throughout the history of the band, and they've been around since the early 90s. So this is a very historic thing. What's amazing to me about this is how they're able to seamlessly blend songs from all four albums together into a live setting and actually make it work. Because the idea of a style like this being played live doesn't seem to work very well and doesn't seem to settle very well with me. Personally, I feel like this style is something more it needs to be absorbed than it needs to be witnessed. But with that being said, they managed to pull it off so well where it seems like it was actually written to be performed in a live setting. The place that they're playing at is a Pantheon, and I absolutely love the setting of it. It's the perfect place for them. The crowd is very respectful throughout the entire show, and one of the great things about this is, for me, my favorite Empyrium song, which is Days Before the Fall, which was featured on the compilation For Whom the Moon a Night Song Sings, opens the concert. And right away, I could tell that this was going to be great, and it did not disappoint one bit. I think one of my favorite parts as well about this live part of the DVD is the fact that not only does it visually look fantastic, and I'm very picky when it comes to live DVDs, because I feel like there's some that are ruined through editing. For those of you that are fans of the band Nocturnal Mortem, their live DVD would have been a 10 out of 10 if it wasn't for the very fast, jumpy edits. And thank God they didn't do anything like that on here. It wouldn't really work with this band. But even when blast beats and stuff like that do come up, there's not a lot of chaotic camera action, which I'm very thankful for. Very good filters. Visually, it looks great. But sonically, what was really impressive to me is how they were able to get these guest musicians, including Niche from Alcest, who I'm a big Alcest fan, and a member of Dornreich, I think is how you say their name, and a few other people. I can't remember their names offhand and what they're from, but they were able to get these guest musicians together and play it just as well as they do in the studio. And from a sonic perspective, from the actual sound, the mixing on this is just a 10 out of 10. Be it on just the speakers that are on my TV, it sounded great, and through my surround sound, it was even better. The bass is crystal clear. There's no real obscurity in the bass. All the drums are perfectly audible. Nothing is overpowering it, and even the whispers that are done in the songs you can hear. It's overall just a very moving experience to see the live part of this DVD, and for me, that part alone is a 10 out of 10. Now we move on to the second part, which is the documentary. The documentary is over 100 minutes long, so you need to strap in when you're going to watch this, because this is going to be a long ride. And I love it. It is great. The only thing I don't really care for, and it's not really that big of a deal because I'm not too lazy to complain about this that much, is it's all in German, so you have to read subtitles throughout the whole thing, which kind of takes away from the viewing experience of seeing the surroundings that inspired the band to do what they do. But it's very interesting to hear about the history and the evolution of Empyrium, and how this live show came about, and how they feel that there's more Empyrium that has been left undone, and how there's much more to come from the band. And for that news alone, that it made me extremely excited. But I gotta say, the documentary is extremely well done. Great job. Overall, I highly recommend this. This is probably one of the best live DVDs I have ever seen. And if you're a fan of this band, this is an absolute must. There are 3 versions of this. There's the live CD, there's a DVD and Blu-ray combo, and then there is a box set which features a CD, DVD, and Blu-ray with some great packaging. My friend Luke Hammerhart actually just picked it up, and it looks stunning. But for this, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. This is the best live DVD I have ever seen, and I highly recommend everyone picks it up. So that's it. Go support Empyrium and Prophecy Productions. Great label, great band, and that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and as always, keep it metal.